So we've done this once before, and today we're going to be doing it again. Today we are going into the Sonic fan game verse and finding out how fast you can touch a ring in every Sonic fan game. And starting off, Sonic Omens. So first we start out with this cutscene over here, which we cannot skip. And if Sonic touches a ring during cutscenes, it does not count. I don't really think he actually does touch I think he touches a bracelet, like Chip's bracelet, but I don't think he touches a ring. But once that long cutscene is over, we can finally play, if it lets me, damn it. We exit out of Tails' little house over here and touch these rings. Next is Sonic P06. Now this one's going to be a little bit shorter than Sonic Omens because, well, as soon as we can actually play, we touch some rings. Next is the Sonic Infinity Adventure Pack Season 2. Now in this game, once we go through the portal and spawn over here, we can touch some rings. Next in the Sonic Infinity Pack, we have Canilla Grove Act 1. Once we finally make it on this little boat and get off of it, we can touch a ring right here. Wait, I missed! Next is our first 2D game, Emerald Ties. Now this one is going to be just as easy because we have some rings right here. Next is Sonic Speed. Now this game is basically a Green Hill open zone and it's a great game. Honestly, I played it like a year ago and I loved it. But anyway, we touched some rings right here. Next is Sonic Illusion. Now we're not going to be able to stay in this game so long because we got some rings at the very beginning. Next is the Sonic Onset Adventure test, but I decided to add this just because, I don't know, I love Sonic Onset Adventure and it finally has like a PC port, but I forgot to start the timer. Okay, my bad. That's supposed to be like 0.1. Okay, we're not going to talk about it. Next is Sonic Extreme. Now in this game, well, it's not really a ring, it's actually candy canes, but we're not going to just yeah, there's no rings here. It's literally just candy canes. So I guess we touched the ring, kinda. Next is Big World. I don't know why I struggled to pronounce that. We're not gonna. Now in this one, all we have to do to touch a ring is we have to go up here and go into the Where am I? Am I tripping? I don't see an entrance. Did I go the wrong way? I did go the wrong way. Anywho, we're gonna ignore how badly I messed up right there and move on to touch a ring. Next is Sonic and Shadow, which I have no idea why they're buried under grass. Oh, okay, there we go. Anywho, in this game, all we have to do is skip that extremely long cutscene right there. And after we spawn in, all we have to do is go to our left over here and touch a ring. Here, hold on. Can I make them kiss? Can I make them kiss? Come on. Tell me I can make them kiss. Kiss. Next is Sonic and the Black Knight HD. Now this game right here is a very interesting game because it replaces all the qualities that make Black Knight the Black Knight and just replaces them with modern Sonic, which is very interesting. But anyway, we're not going to spend that long in this game because we have some rings right here. Next is Sonic Arcus. Now this game starts us off with a tutorial which does not have any rings. And none of the tutorials actually have any rings, so we're just, unless you count the gold ring, which I didn't process that until right now. Does that count? I don't know. Does it? Ring? Gold ring? I mean, it kind of, I don't know. Ignoring the fact that it could count. Anyway, we go into Windmill Isle Act 1 finally after the tutorial and touch a ring right here. Next is Sonic Battle R, a game I can never play because, well, I have no one to play it with. Please join my Discord so I can finally play this game with other people. Anywho, once we're actually in the lobby, there is no rings in the lobby that I know of, so we're gonna go in a stage to actually touch a ring. And now that we made it into the stage, we can finally touch a ring. Next is Sonic Blasted. Now this game is a first-person shooter game, which we touch a ring right at the beginning. Next is Sonic Chaos. Now in this game, same as pretty much every other game, we have a ring right at the beginning. Next is Sonic Galactic. Another very easy game for us because, well, we have a ring right here. Next is what I believe to be one of the best Sonic fan games, Sonic GT. After we skip all the cutscenes and get to Ocean Paradise, we can touch a ring right at the beginning. Next is Sonic Infinity Engine Grand Metropolis. See, there's so many Sonic Infinity Engine games that I wanted to make I've literally played around with the Sonic Infinity Engine, but I never got to finish the game because it just takes a whole lot of work to actually, how do you play this game? Am I tripping? Okay, that doesn't matter. Next game. Next is Sonic Islands, a game that has no title screen, no nothing. We just get thrown right in. But anyway, there's a ring right here at the beginning, which means we move on to the next game. Next is Sonic Red Ridge. And once we spawn into this game, we touch some rings right at the beginning. Or not, the game just decides to glitch right as soon as we're supposed to touch one. Next is actually one of my absolute favorite Sonic games of all time, Sonic Riders X. If there's one wish I had for this game is that the possibility that we could play online. That would actually like make this game complete. But anyway, we can't stay that long in this game because we have some rings right at the beginning. But I absolutely love this game. I need multiplayer in it right now. Next is another fan game that I absolutely adore, Sonic Robo Blast 2. Now this is another game that the community absolutely adores, and I absolutely agree. This is how 3D Sonic games should have been in the first place. I love this game. This is a very fantastically made game. And if you have not played it already, you are missing out because this is an absolute banger of a game right here. Next is Sonic Time Twisted. Now in this game, after we hop off of Tails' plane, once the stage actually loads in, we can touch a ring right here. Next is Sonic Triple Trouble. Now in this game, there is an intro cutscene which we don't have any rings in them, and there's also this little stage over here which also does not have any rings, which is pretty brand new for us, honestly. And right here we have a boss fight in which we don't actually get any rings, even though we got 50 rings. That's from Super Sonic, which does not count as touching rings because, well, we didn't really touch any rings right here. But for the first time, we actually get a stage that did not have a ring, which means this is probably going to be the furthest we actually make it into a game without touching a ring. Next is Sonic Voidwalker. Now this game starts us off in Green Hill Zone, in which we touch a ring at the beginning. Next is Sonic Wilds. Now this is one of the better made fan games in my opinion. This is a Sonic Frontiers fan game, and it was a very well made game because this came out before the game actually came out, but it's a very well made game. I suggest it to you guys if you have not played it yet. Next is Sonic and Core. Now this game starts us off in a tutorial which is Emerald Hill, and this game is supposed to be like a recreation of Sonic 2 but in 3D, which is a very interesting concept in my opinion, and I would like to see more 2D games turn into 3D like this one because this is a very good concept right here. Anywho, after we make it to these springs over here, we jump on this one and make it over here to touch some rings. Next is Sonic World DX. Now in this game we pick where we go, and I picked Emerald Coast because I feel like that is the easiest, and as you guys can see, I got a time. I think this is the first time we got a time of under 2 seconds actually. Next is Sonic Utopia. Now this game over here makes me a little bit sad because this is only the demo, and the demo is huge, and we touched some rings right there, but this game is incredible. I love this game, and I wish that it had like the full version of this game because it just has amazing physics and everything like that. Next is Virtua Sonic. Now in this game, this is, as you guys can see, a virtual Sonic the Hedgehog experience. This was such a cool game to play, by the way. And if you have a VR headset, I definitely recommend you guys check this game out because this was my favorite VR experience, honestly. Anywho, after the dialogue finishes, we can finally make our way onto some rings. Next, we move on to Roblox, in which we play Sonic World Adventure. Now this game right here is what started it all for me. This is when I started playing Roblox and started playing Sonic the Hedgehog again, because once I saw this game, I was hooked. I was in. It's such a shame that this game, it's over. It's never getting updated again, but I still love it. I play it every once in a while. I love speedrunning this game. But anyway, we move on to the next game. Next is Sonic Onset Adventure. And once we're finally able to move in the test stage, we go over here in the front and touch a ring. Next is Sonic Speed Simulator Reborn. Now this game's not really a fan game, but we're still gonna call it a fan game because it's not official, so anyway, we touched a ring. And finally, Sonic Paradise. Now this game spawns us into Emerald Coast, which we have a ring at the beginning. And with that game being complete, here is how fast you can touch a ring in every Sonic fan game. Let me know which game was your favorite in the comments down below, and also let me know what I should do next. But anyway, thank you guys all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content, and see you guys next time.